Everybody, welcome to one of my favorite summer dessert recipe. This is something that I have made for the first time this summer. And so it's seasonal, and what we have here is fresh organic strawberries. Now, when strawberries are in season and when they are fully ripe, and they're just at the right texture and flavor, they are absolutely delightful and quite intense in taste. So what I'm about to show you is something so simple, so delicious, gluten-free, dairy-free, refined sugar-free. It really is a delight to enjoy and eat. For the full recipe, as always, go down below. Sometimes I tweak things in the moment. Sometimes I change things. I'm an intuitive, creative when it comes to food. So I always put the final recipe below. Right, so let's get going. For this recipe, we're going to need fresh strawberries. Just showing both camera angle. We're going to need 4 pieces of raw chocolate. This is raw cacao chocolate with a coconut cream center. Yummy. We're going to need pistachio nuts. Gorgeous, gorgeous pistachio nuts. And some sea salt. And a pot like this. That's where we're going to melt the chocolate. What we want to do, the first step, is boil water in the kettle and just pour it in here, and then place the chocolate in there. Now, you might find that you might need 5 pieces of chocolate, so 4 to 5 squares of chocolate. And we're just going to close the lid and leave that to one side. So the hot water, the boiling water, can take care of it. Then what we're going to do is we're going to crush our pistachios. Now, you may use almonds, you may use walnuts. I prefer to use pistachios with this one because it gives it a great complementary colour and taste. What we're going to do is crush the pistachios. You might want to use a blender. I love to use wooden kitchen equipment and my hands. I'm very hands-on when it comes to cooking. Oh! One just went on the floor. So my mother would say that's a sign of abundance and that these are going to be eaten abundantly by a lot of people. So let's see what happens. They smell. Oh, I like the smell of pistachio. I also love to make pistachio ice cream. Awesome. I love the taste of pistachio. Then you want to just empty this back in the bowl. Perfect. And put that down. And then the sea salt. So you want to just, you can also use Himalayan salt for this. So you're going to add the salt in with the pistachios. So this is like your dry ingredients, right? There we are. So they are ready. I'm going to use my hands just to mix the salt and the pistachios really well. Here we are. There's a big one there. I'll have that one. Perfect. Now, this is ready. Here we are. It's melted. I'm just going to give that a shake. There we are. Look at that. Oh, I love it. I love this particular brand of chocolate. And let's begin the journey. So what we're going to do, bring the pistachios on this side and the strawberries on this side. So strawberry, dip it into the chocolate like like that. And then dip it into the pistachios, like that. Oh, it's saying, the pistachios are saying, I want to stick to you. Look at this. And then place them gently into the plate. And you just got to keep doing the same thing until the chocolate is finished. So you just dip. I just love the simplicity of this and the divine look of it. Dip this one, dip the excess chocolate back in there, and then be soft. Let the chocolate gather the pistachio and the sea salt, and then that one's ready as well. And so we just keep going. Don't they look gorgeous? They look absolutely delightful. Such a sexy one to have. Very, very, very easy to make. And strawberries are in season. And I must say, when they are in season and you find them organic, you especially want to get the strawberries organic, because it's one of those fruits that stores a lot of pesticides. If you find that the chocolate's getting hard, it's hardening again, what you can do is just sit it back into the pot of water. They look delightful. Just use this to decorate the plate. There we go. And this one's going to be for me to enjoy. Now, as you all know, I do love to use rose petals on desserts. I just think it so makes the plate look nice. It's very soft and something very feminine about the rose. Gorgeous, absolutely delicious and delightful. Here we are. Ta-da! If you give this a go, let me know. And wherever you are in the world, have a wonderful one. Enjoy your strawberry delights. And I shall see you again very soon. Oh, I have a confession. Forgot to mention a very important part of the recipe. You want to all sit these in the fridge for 5 minutes, 10 minutes before eating them. You can store them for the next 2 or 3 days, as long as you bought the strawberries super fresh. So they'll last about 2 or 3 days. And once again, if you give it a go, let me know, and enjoy. Bon appetit.